Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization VI Rise and Fall in our Great SCOT series. So we just finished the moon landing, and we're actually, we're a stone's throw away from possibly, despite some doubt last episode, we are a stone's throw away from possibly having a golden age for the remainder of the game, which would be nice. We have avoided a dark age, which is quite good. I didn't think that was going to happen necessarily, but it did happen. And now I need to go ahead, tell you what, let's get an encampment built right there. We're going to help improve Bremen a little bit. And we're saving up a little bit of gold so that we can... Actually, what were we going to do with that gold? We need to buy a broadcast center in one of our cities that has a spot for a broadcast center, which will help us. We already have one broadcast center built here in this culture center. If we build one more, telecommunications will get its boost. Social media, and then when telecommunications finishes in like 2 turns, social media will get its boost, which will complete it instantly and help us get things done a little bit faster here. So let's repair the industrial zone now in Augsburg. Things are continuing to improve. I can fire on this infantry unit. Actually, hang on. No, I want to have my units take care of this because they get extra combat experience from battles they initiate. So any units that I kill, I just want the damage to be done by units because it's damage dealing that gets experience, not just combat. If you're attacking a city that has 0 health, for instance, doesn't do anything for you. So if we were to attack with a city against a unit we were trying to kill, that would be fewer units that could take a crack at it before it died, which is bad. Okay, so I need as many rainforest tiles next to each other as I can muster, and it looks like that is where it's going to be. Probably Gorulhus. Let me keep selecting Janaki. Where's Janaki? Alright, yeah, so there's one really good spot. Ooh, might be even better here. Hang on. Yeah, there's rainforest. Yeah, that might be the best one right there, and that's in our territory. Wouldn't even have to go up to Brazil's territory. So here would be... Oh yeah, it's definitely better over here in our territory, but we're still looking. Hang on. This would be just as good, but we can match that in our territory. Those are woods up there, so the woods don't count. Again, even if the tile is highlighted white, that doesn't mean it's a tile we're going to get. We have to look at the rainforest tiles specifically. And I want to have as many as possible, because this is a huge science boost we're talking about here. Yeah, I think the best spot is going to be right up here by Lerwick. What we're going to have to do, though, is move this great person down to Perst, so that I can then take Janaki and send her up to Lerwick directly. And we'll put her in the forest there, and then she'll get a boost for that one, that one, that one, that one. So 6 times 400. Lots of science. Lots and lots and lots. Fabricate scandal. Forcing the top competitors to lose envoys. We already did this in Hattusa. So what other city-states do I want to mess with? We could mess with Yerevan, just to screw with Clio. We could mess with Preslav, which is at war with us and next to us at the moment. So that actually would be quite a good idea. Let's go ahead and send this city-state to Preslav. Or this city-state spy, I guess, to Preslav to deal with them. I may be able to go ahead and purchase a unit here. Let's try. I was hoping to purchase a naval unit. Doesn't look like I have that option. So never mind. You just keep healing up for a bit. Keep that submarine on alert until there's another unit nearby. You can neutralize the governor without gaining sources, but... go ahead and gain sources nonetheless. I don't want to lose a spy fruitlessly. Actually, the rest and repair won't be very valid there, because they'll be able to see him and attack him. That's fine. Gain sources there. Alright, so it looks like the Sydney Opera House is being built by Lautaro. That's fine. I was thinking about building it a few episodes back, but I'm not worried about it anymore. Almost done with a holy site in Edinburgh, so that'll help with our faith production a little bit. Germany's been targeted for a declaration of war by Hattusa, because we are in fact in charge of Hattusa now. So that makes perfect sense that you would see that. No, Germany. We're going to take Magdeburg and Munster before we're finished. And we have a much more advanced unit that actually just arrived to help us win this fight faster. You go into Cologne and heal for a bit. This Highlander is up 1 XP away from reaching the next level. Really doing well. Alright, so Aberdeen is one of our more potent production cities. I could do an encampment and make that even better, or I can just start producing military units. Yeah, I'm going to do an encampment because there are already cities that are well equipped for producing military units, and that will be ready to be production line in them very soon. So we're getting ready for our in-game war with Victoria, if you missed that. And also, yeah, we're ready for that broadcast center, aren't we? Let's go ahead and do that. We're now 2 turns away from telecommunications, which means we're 2 turns away from social media as well. Done. I'm going to go ahead and build an industrial zone here because there could potentially be another city down here before long, and our knowledge of telecommunications has advanced considerably. Yes, I know. It's because I just got that broadcast center built. All right, so we got that amber improved, finally. Let's come out to... Are there any other tiles near Stirling that need to be improved? Not really. There are a few near Haddington, though, so let's go ahead and head that way. All right, we've already got that. Oh no, we don't have plastics yet, so we can't improve the oil that's in the water yet until plastics has been researched. Okay, so I can found a city here. If I put it here, I'd be in range of oil and niter, and some amber, but not... I would be out of range of a couple of the fish tiles, so I'd have slightly less food available to me. I feel like this is the better spot here. I'm going to go ahead and throw that down. And of course we can put a mine on top of that tile there. Once we have Auckland back, which we are going to free Auckland before we end our war with what's-his-face, with Lautaro, and focus fully on Victoria. Once we have Auckland back, the production in all of our cities that are on the coast, which we've been building a lot of coast cities, will be in really good shape. So Glasgow, I'm going to go ahead and build a harbor. It looks like that's going to take a really long time, but again, once the population increases, things will get better. Let's actually, for that very purpose, let's put you on a production focus. Or no, why don't I put you on a food focus, whatever food you can get. Eventually there won't be that many food tiles, so the extra population will spill over into production. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. So this was my spot, right? Or was it this spot up here? It's this spot here. So it's actually, I was wrong. It's, no, this is what I thought. This is where I wanted to go. So it's going to be every rainforest tile here or adjacent. Wait a minute. So I need to stand here, though, in order to get it. So next turn, we're going to get that science boost. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let's attack you. A little more experience with the submarine. Getting close to leveling up. So is the Highlander, which is nice. All right, going to the next turn. No, Mapuche, we want Auckland back. Ah, we're no longer suzerain of Hattusa. I'm guessing... Who took them back? Oh, somebody conquered Hattusa. Brazil conquered Hattusa. Brazil! What are you doing, man? I'll reject the emergency because he's my ally, but why would you conquer Hattusa this late in the game? Shame on you. That's really dumb. I'm annoyed at the city-state conquering. Ugh, gosh. Alright, so... Only adjacent enemy units can reveal this unit. I love that so much, because this is eventually going to be a Spec Ops unit, so having that promotion for a Spec Ops unit just makes them even more badass than they already are. We'll have that tank heal up for a bit. Meanwhile, this mechanized infantry corps can go ahead and ride in and start harassing Munster a little bit. In the next turn, anyway. So let's see. Let's get a shrine there. Temple there. Telecommunications is almost done. So next turn, both of these will finish instantly. We don't have quite enough faith to purchase the meeting house, sadly. Let's repair the outer defenses at Edinburgh. I didn't know it needed it, but evidently it does. Let's get a builder going in Wrocław as well. An armory going in Cullen. Where am I going to put you? Brand new spy. I kind of, to tell you the truth, I kind of want to go up to Hattusa and like mess with Hattusa. See if we can get Hattusa to revolt and become a city-state again. Like, I'm really frustrated by that, by them, they're taking Hattusa when they did. It's quite annoying. Let's get a seaside resort there. For the gold, not really for the culture, although we are probably steamrolling towards a culture victory. We're still about halfway there. That's fine. No one else is even approaching the science victory. Meanwhile, how close are we? We're 3 turns away. I don't know if we'll get the Golden Age or not. We'll see. Preslav is going to try. They're going to try real hard to harass me, but they're not going to do well. Okay, I want to get this submarine armada back to my territory, so let's have them move. Because I want to be able to promote this submarine to a nuke sub. I'm hoping maybe that'll help. But okay, so this actually, I'll be able to do this very soon. Also, using Johnny may... This might give me some Aeroscore right here, because this is going to be an insane amount of science. That rainforest tile, that rainforest tile. Yes, that's a rainforest tile. It looks like coffee, but it's rainforest. So I'm getting, again, 400 times 6. It's absolutely crazy. If this were still counting as a rainforest tile, I'd use that one. But we're going to go ahead and use her right there. Boom. Your development of social media is now complete, and we even finished a couple of techs at once there.
By distraction.
It went just down the queue. Governor should provide +1 loyalty to the turn per city per promotion the governor has. Oh, nice. I like that. The
biggest problem in the hierarchy of the major poetic substances. Plastic.
So now we have the ability to promote this guy to a Spec Ops unit next turn. Yay. And we probably still, to tell you the truth... Yeah, nuclear fission is going to be done in 3 turns, if I go ahead and research the Manhattan Project now. Let me finish with... Let me do synthetic materials in the hopes that maybe we'll get a boost from that. Because we didn't get much. I was hoping we would get some kind of a boost, but we didn't. Future Civic is underway. We have a governor title at least. I mean, I could go ahead and promote Pingala with his last one. That would give me some era score. Confirm. No, that didn't give me air score either. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Okay. Well, I mean, we're still... Space race projects in... Or, not space race, but nuclear projects in Sterling are even better now. We are 3 turns away. Yeah, checked that a second ago. I thought we might have gone down to 2. No, Vicky. We are in a permanent war with Vicky now. Trying to wrap up our war with Germany. Now that we have a mechanized infantry army outside Munster... That should be moving a little bit faster. We'll get some artillery up that way soon, too. Our production is finally in good shape. Rocket Artillery Corps is going to be ready to go as soon as one more rocket artillery in the area is ready.
There may be no forgiveness for polyester. On this one matter, Satan and the Lord are in agreement.
Indeed. So, +1 gold to camps. That's handy. And then we got helicopter units. So, you are now a helicopter. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help us that much. Damn. Let's bring you down here and core you up. We are training a rocket artillery up here in Lerwick, so that one will join up with that core when it's done. Production is a little bit less than I hoped it would be at this point. Let's go for nuclear fission. That'll be done in 5 turns. And we can use a spy to boost it. Or a great scientist to boost it, but not going to. All right, so Haddington, I'm going to go ahead and build an airport now for additional production there, and then that will be a huge production city. Now let's get that meeting house built in Edinburgh. Same reasons. Okay, now we can do naval units here. We can do drones here. Let's go ahead and use Edinburgh to start putting out some support units. It's not the most productive city we have. Perst is getting there. Pretty soon I'll be able to use some of the gold I have just to start buying these buildings en masse. I'm already doing that with Faith to a certain extent. Okay. You need to be in friendly territory. There's our first Spec Ops, level 5 Spec Ops unit. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate what units I can with this guy, and we're going to start taking Munster. And then you, I think, might be ready for promotion too. Yup. Nuke sub, and we got 3 air score. That might have done it. Oh, we are 1 point away. Holy crap. All right, so it's because we have a uranium unit. That is awesome. We don't have the gold to do anything more right now. That's fine. Let's get those bananas. Then, I mean, a seaside resort would be good for gold, but not much else here. I'd rather wait until I could maybe, yeah, in 3 turns we're gonna be able to get that tile. I want to send that builder out that direction, and I want to have the fish in my territory. Oh, interesting. They are trying to kill this mechanized infantry, which is just going to give me experience. No, Germany. And you just why would you send? Oh, you couldn't see him, could you? You sent the missionary right on top of the Spec Ops because you didn't know he was there. Condemn heretic. Ha! Oh, that was fun. All right, we got a great person. Great news. Great admiral. Now, there we go. There's our golden age. Holy crap, we've got a golden age for the final era of this game. Unbelievable. Let me go ahead and kill this infantry unit as well. Let's rest and repair here. How about that? We are 1 turn away from it, and we did it. We got a last-minute golden age. What a fun series this has been. We're going to end this on a high note here. Let's see. I think an encampment's a good idea in Inverness. Right now you're still on food focus. And actually, despite the fact you're on food focus, you're still shrinking. That's a little bit odd. Is it just because there's just so little food around you? I mean, we could definitely change that by just... Yeah, that slowed it down a bit at least. I think it's conquering Auckland that we're going to need to do. All right, let me get a watermill there. That's definitely going to help Elgin a lot. And we need a harbor in Elgin too. We really do. Let's go ahead and get one going. All of these coastal cities, they're going to take a while to build one, but once the population is in place, like this one in Utrecht is almost done, then things are going to get a lot better. 5 turns away from the moon landing. Air score is about to not matter anymore, but it's still nice to see. All right, so I could get a Eureka here from Grace Hopper, but she also gives extra combat strength to my naval units, and I need that ability. So I'm going to transfer her over to Utrecht here and have her back up my naval units, because we need to use her in our attack on the Mapuche so that we don't lose another unit the way we did before. All right, this rocket artillery corps can hang out right by Lerwick. Let's promote that nuke sub. Destroyer doesn't have a promotion yet. Yeah, I'm just going to put that worker out and wait for those fish, because that food will be imperative to Glasgow's growth. I love that we found Glasgow out in a desert. That's hilarious to me. Mapuche is trading with Germany. Your delegate Hugh learned that Cleopatra has thanked Victoria for cooperating with the agenda, Queen of the Nile. The world enters the atomic era. We remain in a golden age. And we get to make a dedication. So it looks like the Mapuche, Brazil, Cleopatra, and Frederick are in a dark age. Wilhelmina and Victoria are in normal ages. We're the only ones in a golden age. That's hilarious. So we can have, for the rest of the game, what is our bonus going to be? We're going to have all offensive missions reduced by 25%. We're going to have the Eurekas for all of the remaining technologies, if we wanted. 100 experience earned by air units, so there would be a lot of air combat. Or we can just do extra production towards military units. But it's not a huge production bonus, is the thing. You know what? Let's do 2 arms. That's most consistent with what we've been talking about doing for the final part here. All right, we got another great rider. Emily Dickinson has arrived as well. All right, Wrocław actually, I think, is ready. I'm going to build some farms there, but I think you are ready to go ahead and start producing some military units. especially since we have that new ability we just talked about. So let's see, what do I have over here? I've got this rocket artillery. To tell you the truth, I want to train a... What can I purchase in Wrocław? Tell you what, let's buy a rocket artillery corps here. And then we're going to train one as well. And that will actually help both of these rocket artillery be corps by the time that one that's training in that city, 10 turns away, is done. So the military preparation has finally begun here. Let's see. Let's get an airport going in Wigtown for the extra production. Can't buy that with faith just yet. Let's get that done. Alright, we're going to be ready to take Munster really soon. I'm going to take that builder. They did not even know I was there, because again, the Spec Ops unit got a bit of a cloak on it. Love it. Meanwhile, this nuke sub, I don't have nukes yet, but it does have the ability to raid the crap out of nearby units. Let's steal that builder as well. Really wrecking Germany's day at this point. And I can probably train an additional tank before long. All of our units are about to get better once the promotions start kicking in. We still have modern era units in most cases. Alright, so I'm going to have the Great Admiral hanging out with the battleship fleet. Alright, so those bananas have been improved, and then you are in... Yeah, that's right, you need to fabricate a Scandal in Preslav. We're going to try and take Preslav away from Vicky. Alright, another settler has arrived here. So I was going to put... This is right next to the Egyptian capital, actually, which is kind of funny to me. If I put a settler here, we would get a bit of loyalty pressure, but we'd also get some food, some iron. We'd have a lot in range of us. We could also come straight out to the iron if we wanted, and we'd be in range of that food, that sheep. That might be the best thing to do. But the problem is that there'd be a lot of loyalty pressure if we settled next to, like, on the iron. It would be better if I started a city here, or maybe even here. Yeah, I'm going to put it on top of the... Let's put it here. Wait. I'll put it on top of the wheat. That way it gets the growth intrinsically from the wheat tile. Alright, so in one more turn, that should happen. Oh, interesting. Victoria is offering me the Holy Grail relic for a peace deal. I'm going to say no. We don't have happiness issues in any of our cities right now. Think about that. Just let that sink in. Alright, Munster is finally getting ready to fall to us. Nice. Got a lot of gold from that city. Now... Great person. Who do we have? A great general? That's exactly what I was hoping for. So additional combat strength for... Where are you? It's Sudirman. We need to transfer you up to Cologne. Amazing timing. Okay, interestingly enough, Munster is able to hold its own right now. We have another great person we can claim too. Munster is able to hold its own right now against this infantry, but I'm going to attack anyway. I'm also going to attack with this Spec Ops troop. I wanted to attack because I wanted that promotion. I'm also going to attack with this tank, because the tank is about to level up. Meanwhile, we'll send the builder out this direction. And all of those units just got stronger. We have another great artist. And then in Apeldoorn, which is still losing its Protestantism, which is unsurprising. I'm going to go for a... See, I don't want to buy anything for that much gold. I'd rather buy units for that much gold at this point. For instance, if I come out here to Utrecht and go to purchase... I can't actually purchase drones just yet. Or I can't purchase ships just yet. I can purchase drones. That's nice. Got this great artist that we can send up to Edinburgh. Let's just transfer you the manual way. And I don't think there's another city, unless there's one that I've conquered. Yeah, I don't have anything for Emily Dickinson. Which is fine. I really, at this point, the idea of more culture type. Let's go ahead and buy a builder. How about that? I will buy that unit for gold and work on the stock exchange. The idea of anything that's going to give me more culture is not really that appealing to me. Let's repair the harbor, since we pillaged it earlier. Not while the city was ours, I promise. And then this trader that's helping with production, I mean, Akhenaten sounds good, but it's, actually Akhenaten's probably best because Haddington actually does appear to be shrinking a little bit. It's just such a big city. The additional food, yeah, see, that helps stabilize it. And then if I put in some additional farms, yeah, see, I can put it on food focus, and it's still going to be done with the airport, which will help with production in 2 turns. So I'll switch it towards food focus, and things may be better there. Now, this rocket artillery corps, I might be able to fly you. No, I can't fly you yet. I might not have that ability. Yes, I do. Maybe I don't have the airports yet. But we're going to move you up to Lerwick. And we're training another rocket artillery, and that one's going to go up to Lerwick as well in 5 turns. Okay, so this guy's already attacked. I can move him if I wanted to, and it would probably be wise to do so, because if I were to move him back, no one would know he's here. But he can still fire on Munster, because this is a sniper unit. So now this is like the ultimate Spec Ops unit, and all I have to do is get another Spec Ops unit, and possibly, oh, hello. That was a dumb move, Vicky. You didn't know my submarine was here, did you? Now you do. Let's get that builder back home. So glad we got a golden age. This is going to be fun. Alright, so if I coastal raid that, get some additional gold from that. Excellent. We'll have to repair it soon, because again, that's the city that we want. Alright, Auckland has done... You did manage to siphon some gold, so why don't you go ahead and just keep siphoning gold. We're going to come up there and free the city of Auckland before long. And we'll automatically become suzerain of it as a result of that. Seriously, what are you guys going to do? Just, yeah, keep firing on me for no good reason. Oh, they did actually. They still know my Spec Ops is there. That's interesting. They don't have a unit adjacent to it, though. Only adjacent enemy units can reveal this unit.
This nuclear arms race, all you're going to do is make the rubble bounce.
Got that repaired. Let's hop up there. Repair that. Cologne should be in slightly better shape. And we need to repair those walls before long. Now we have a bunch of units to upgrade or promote, as I recall. Let's see, combat strength versus other heavy cavalry, or combat strength when defending against heavy cavalry and any cavalry. Let's do combat strength defense. And then let's remove the combat strength penalty there. And then you are not ready to level up yet, but you can, however, fire on Munster. There we go. Get some experience from that. That's going to be a high-level Spec Ops unit helping us win this game. Alright, I think I will go for lasers next so we can upgrade our battleship. Robotics is tempting, though, because production... Ooh, yeah, let's go for that first, because that'll be production in all of our production-related cities, which we need, given that we are starting to build up our military at long last. Roxborough can build an additional encampment, too. So, see, if I build a neighborhood in Roxborough... Well, let's do an encampment first, because that'll provide housing on its own. Let's put an encampment on the coastline, actually, so it can fire on stuff that might be sailing by. The airport will be done in 12 turns. Let's see what I can buy with that gold. Hang on. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Battleship. Fleet. Alright, we'll have you guys link up. Gonna buy that military academy in Augsburg. And then work on the workshop. These German buildings that we have captured, German cities that we've captured, are going to start being more productive for us, starting right about now. Another great work. Let's gain sources in Hattusa and figure out what's going on there. And I need to go ahead and stop this one here, don't I? Because we're closing in on 30 minutes. So let's see. I can't kill that Egyptian missionary as much as I would like to. So far, our traders have done a pretty good job of staying afloat, thankfully. It does seem like there are some cities with amenity problems, probably just because of their occupation. I really need... They're still growing pretty well, all things considered. But I'm going to need to do more in the future. All right, so I think I will bring the general down to hang out with the tank for now. But eventually the general I want to have hanging out with the mechanized infantry army. Let's finish up this turn, and I'll end this episode here. We have 2 more build charges. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get that built there. We're going to build a new city, the city of Scone. Golf course. Good for happiness. We've established this. Monument, absolutely. Watermill, also absolutely. That'll help with production immediately. And then nothing else for now. Okay, cool. I guess we'll start work on... We're not going to need to build the granary outright, but we can start work on another one of these districts, can't we? Let's start on an... Oh, no. We actually don't have the gold to buy the encampment spot, and I think... What I'm going to do here is just start working on a builder. It's not the most productive thing in the world, but we need to get this city, expanded as rapidly as possible. So getting all the tiles improved as soon as they can be improved will be helpful. All right, and this nuke sub, I can have attack there, and that actually should level up that nuke sub. Ah, first missile we've seen launched from one of these. Don't worry, it's not an actual nuke. Done. That's the one thing, is that the combat animation for nuke subs is so much slower than the combat animation otherwise. And now you should be promotable. 1 additional attack per turn, which is what we were waiting for. And as a result... Oh, no, we didn't get a bonus from that. Thought we would. All right, so Liang is in Appledorn. I forgot about that. So let's go ahead and get a fishery there. And we need to repair the amber, which has probably been pillaged for a while. Now that this builder is done. There's a lot that we can do with the fishery and get that oil improved as well. All right, so that's the end of the turn. We are moving into 1908, 09 AD-ish. Turn 328. How close are we to a culture victory? My people will settle where they please, Cleopatra. Don't patronize me. So we're about 110. We're exactly 110 tourists away from winning the culture victory. Spec Ops unit is getting fired on, but nothing is really doing damage to them. So it's just giving them experience, which is quite nice. And in the next one, we are going to probably, now that we finally have some units in place and a great general to back it up, we're going to take Munster and Magdeburg as quickly as we can. I'll use this this submarine armada to help take these units out. God, that's going to die next episode. I'm going to enjoy it. But once we've got these taken care of, I will end the war with Germany, transfer all of my military kind of power towards getting the Navy ready to move on Auckland, free Auckland, get the production bonus to our cities, maybe do a little bit more to the Mapuche, but at that point, honestly, as soon as I get Auckland, I want to turn all my attention towards finishing the campaign by attacking England, and we'll either... I'm not sure, we might be going for a science victory at the same time, but I just want to spend the last turns of the game, in a nice endgame war with England, and it's shaping up quite nicely, especially since we got that golden age. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.